Okay, and now steps in making business plan. Two things. See what we said previously. That's very very important. Like new product development process. Correct? Now, then comes the business plan. Now, why we need business plan? Business plan, as I said, is a blueprint, right? How we're going to start a business, how we want to sell through. Okay, generally business plan give projected balance sheet, projected and fund flow statement, profit and loss account, what would be the organization structure. All those details are very very important, because whenever you want to ask for any kind of funding, or whether it is financial institutions or angel investor, they will ask for business plan, and we need to give that business plan, right? So that's very important. So steps in making a business plan: understanding your business idea, market research and analysis, developing the business plan document. Three broad areas, the contents under this business plan: understanding your business idea, market research and analysis, and developing the business plan document. Correct? Now, understanding your business idea, number one, see what are the areas we must focus on. First one is identify your target market. Clearly define who your potential customers are by researching demographics, interest, and behaviors to tailor your marketing strategies effectively. Very, very important part. Now, you know that STP in the marketing is a very, very important strategy: segmentation, targeting, and positioning. Now, a market, how you can segment a particular market? Okay, how you can do that? Based on socioeconomic class, based on demographic factors like gender, okay, based on age, okay, based on income, age, gender, okay. So these are some of the factors based on culture. Okay, you can do it culture, subculture. Okay, so many factors are there based on which you can segment a particular market, right? Now you see what is your product, okay, and who are the potential customers. That matching you have to do it, okay. So if your product is a baby product, you need to find out that in your target market, okay, how many babies are there or newly married couples are there. So if the number is good, then probably if you launch a product, baby product, or a shop for the babies in your region, so there is a every possibility that your business will do well. Now, once you do the segmentation, then you have to do a targeting, a particular market you have to target. Once you do the target, then what you have to do after targeting, you have to do the positioning. Okay. Now, how you can do the positioning of your product? What are the different ways you can do the positioning of your product? By using your brand positioning, you can do it, creating a brand, proper advertisement based on quality, right? Quality of a product, based on usage, based on delivery, based on price. So many ways are there through which you can position your product in the mind of your target segment, right? So the first stage is very, very critical stage. Identify your target market. Clearly define who your potential customers are by researching demographics, interest, and behaviors to tailor your marketing strategies effectively. Now, analyzing market needs, correct? Conduct market research to determine gaps in the existing offerings and understand what customer truly need and desire in your niche. See, this in the target market. Once you identify the target, okay, segment the target, then identify the target, positioning. Now analyze the market needs. Okay, do a study, market study, meet the customers. Okay, no problem. Go and do a survey, meet the customers, and try to find out, okay, what are the existing products are there in that particular market. Okay, why customers are no not happy with the existing product, or what even they're happy, what extra they're looking out of the product. Okay, so probably if you can find out those gaps and those needs, okay, then it will be very easy for you to customize your offerings to your target customers, okay, to your potential customers, right? So once you segment the market, your target, okay, do a position, analyze the market needs, okay, then differentiating from the competitors, okay. So this is another area where you have to be very, very careful, because there will be so many competitors in the market. Then how you can differentiate? That's what we say, no, USP in the marketing, unique selling proposition, okay, unique selling proposition, how you can position your product in the mind of customers. And generally positioning is done based on innovative feature, pricing, or customer service to gain a competitive advantage in the market, okay. Defining your business concept, again, very, very essential for your business. Setting business goals and objectives, short-term versus long-term goals, SMART goals framework. Okay, short-term versus long-term goals. Establish a balanced set of short-term goals for immediate outcomes and long-term goals to guide strategic planning and sustainable growth, right? Short-term, long-term goals of your business, because those are essential, no? Like 1 year down the line, or 5 years down the line, or 10 years down the line, where you want to see your business, okay, growing. SMART goals framework. Utilize the SMART criteria, like SMART means specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time bound, to create clear and actionable objectives that enhance your business focus, right? Market research and analysis, very, very important aspect of business plan, okay. What you need to do: primary and secondary research, okay. Primary research involves gathering original data. You must be aware of that. Secondary, already published information. There are many reports in the trade journal or many corporate bodies like CII or SHM. Okay, you can find out a lot of data, or a lot of data also available in Economic Times and a lot of business newspaper as well. And primary data directly, you can reach out to the customers, interact with them, and get the data. Tools and techniques for research, okay. Utilizing various tools such as survey platforms, okay. There are many analytics software is there, market research report enhances that there. So many tools are available today, because the chat GPT is there. I said that you can enter the data and you can get the analysis very, very easily, okay. Whatever you want to have, whatever analysis you want to do it, so that this analysis help us to know for some actions and develop some business strategies, okay. That's very, very important. Comparative analysis. See what we need to do here: identify key competitors, market positioning, analyzing competitor strengths and weakness. Now, comparative analysis, another essential tool we must focus on, because you may not be the alone company which is operating in that particular target market. There may be many other competitors already existing, okay. So identify who are the key competitors, okay, and try to find out, okay, what they're offering, okay, what kind of strategies they have in place, okay, study their product and service, and try to find out from the market whether customers are really happy or not. Then do a SWOT analysis for the competitors also, like as we have done for ours. Similar way, you have to do the competitors SWOT analysis as well. Then you have to do the market positioning, as I said, that once you do a competitive analysis, then based on that, you can create some edge or advantage over the competitors and position your product in that particular target market. So this competitive analysis is very, very important for any startup enthusiast, okay. In the business plan, you need to do this, because no competitions. Okay, as I said, that red ocean, blue ocean, because it's a highly competitive market. Okay, so you need to have some USP, unique selling proposition, to position your product. Some value, extra value, you have to give it to the customer, so that at least initially to attract them to at least test the product. If your product is good, then always you can find that no repeat purchase. Okay, that's no, that can be taken care of. Developing the business plan document. Now, the document, how the business plan looks like. So we have discussed some of the things which are required to make a business plan. Now, what are the components of business plan? Okay, number one, look at the executive summary. The executive summary provides a concise overview of the business plan, highlighting key points such as mission, product, target market, and financial potential to engage and inform stakeholders. Executive summary means what? In nutshell, the complete plan you want to give it in a very brief way, like maybe one paragraph of 200, 250 words. Because by the name, as it suggests, executive summary is for the executives people, top people. You want to give some funding agencies, so top people would like to, instead of going through, they'd like to see through and try to understand, right? Now, elevator pitch, okay, there are so many elevator pitches there, wherein they will be given some 1 minute, 2 minute time. In that, you have to present your business plan, highlighting the key areas only. Okay, so let's see how much clarity and understanding of your business you should have. Okay, then company description. Once you give the executive summary, what is the company you want to go over? Okay, what is your company? What is your company structure? Kind of ownership, sole proprietors, or LLP, or no one-person company, private limited. What exactly the ownership structure? Okay, the legal structure. Okay, the history behind the establishment, and what are the products and services you offer. Here you can emphasize unique selling propositions also. What are the advantages you have vis-a-vis to the competitors product, correct? Now, next, marketing and sales strategies, very important. Time and again, I'm focusing on this particular aspect, because many companies, even though their product is very good, but because of not much focus and because of ineffective, that effective marketing and sales strategies, they don't do well. Marketing tactics and sales methodologies are detailed, including target demographics, market analysis, and promotional strategies that will drive customer acquisition. Key point. See, whatever we do it, okay, any business, any product, we get money from where? From the sales. If the product is not sold, no one is there to buy, then how we'll get the money? So the very focused and key functional area, marketing and sales. What kind of promotional strategy we have, what kind of positioning strategies we have, what kind of marketing techniques, what kind of sales offer we give, some extra promotion, complimentary product, give extra, okay, for quick sell, right? For quick sell, give some discount. So sales promotion techniques are there. Okay, then marketing strategies we have to work out in details. Okay, that's very, very important. So here, under the headings of marketing and sales strategies, we need to make sense. So number one, what we could see in this particular slide, the executive summary, the brief of the complete business plan, maybe in what para, then company description, the legal structure, what kind of product, then the organization structure of the company, what those people are there. Okay, so all those things are here required. Okay, now marketing sales strategies. What is the marketing sales strategies? Okay, what kind of offering we're giving, what kind of USP, what is the price, what is the customer delivered value. All those things are required in this particular area. Financial projections and requirements, very important in the business plan. The components, okay, very important. Creating financial statements. You have to create projected balance sheet for the next 5 years. Okay, the cash flow statement, month-wise, inflow, outflow, projected profit and loss account. Okay, because this projected balance sheet, okay, this is what actually the funding agencies they look into, and also give you some clarity how you should move forward. Because without fund, without no profitability, you cannot run the business over a longer period of time. Now, what is the working capital, okay, requirement? Okay, what is the fixed capital requirement? The funding requirements. This section specifies the amount of capital needed to launch or sustain the business, right? Outlining how much funds will be utilized and the anticipated return on investment for potential investors. Break-even analysis is very important. Determine when the business will start to generate profit, analyzing fixed and variable cost, and concluding the sales threshold required to cover this cost effectively. So break-even analysis is the break-even is the point wherein actually business start generate profit. Okay, analyzing what is the fixed cost is there and how much variable cost every month. Okay, company has to sell out, right? So this particular part is the heart and soul of any business plan. Components, if we talk about financial projections and the requirements. Okay. So this financial statement, projected balance sheet for 5 years, projected profit and loss account for 5 years, and projected fund flow statement, right? So for 5 years. Funding requirements, the fixed capital, working capital, what is the requirement for what are the purpose, how much money you need to sustain your business. Then the break-even analysis, definitely. You have to do a break-even analysis. What is the break-even point exactly? When your company will start making what? Profit. Otherwise, how it will be sustainable? It won't be self-sustained, isn't it? So that's also equally very, very important, the break-even point. So see, these are some of the things which I thought that this would be part of this business plan. The business plan, actually, this is, I'm sure that you will have a lot of business plan competition as well in your college. Okay, and maybe elevator speech for the fundings and all the stuff, right? So I'll just quickly do a revision, okay, run through the slides for better understanding and revision kind of thing. Okay, steps in making a business plan. What are the steps are there? What we spoke about, the contents, the broad areas, understanding the business idea. Okay, then we have the market research and analysis. Okay, you have to do the proper market research and analysis. Then developing the business plan document, right? Understanding your business idea. That's the first part of a business plan. The component is on the later stage. Okay, the first is understanding your business idea. Now, defining your business concept, what are the areas we have touched upon? Identify the target market, isn't it? Clearly define who your business, and herein I spoke about STP, segmentation, targeting, and positioning, how we can segment the market, isn't it? Then target particular, then position, right? Then we have analyzing market needs. Conduct market research to determine gaps, okay, in the existing offerings and understand what customers truly need and desire in your niche, right? Then differentiating from competitors, very important. You should have some USP, unique selling proposition, some edge over the competitors, okay, so that your market is, so that your product is received, okay, well in the market. Then setting business goals and objectives, short-term, medium-term goals, okay, how we can make the goals, use the SMART framework, okay, a specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound to create clear and actionable objectives that enhance the business focus, right? Then we have the market research and analysis. Once again, we have primary versus secondary research, isn't it? Primary research and secondary research. Primary means go out to the market, meet the customers, and collect the raw data. Secondary means publish a research report. Tools and techniques for research. Various survey platforms are there, isn't it? Analytical softwares are there. Market research reports helps us, okay, to take some actions to develop business strategies, isn't it? Then competitive analysis, okay, again is very, very important. The competitions, what kind of competitions is there in the target market, okay? Who are the competitors? You have to do their SWOT analysis also. And you need to find out that, okay, vis-a-vis to that competitions, how our product is, okay? And after doing that, then we need to position in the market, okay? Position in the market our product based on price, quality, customer delivered value. Okay, so that's how no competitive analysis is very, very important. Okay, for to make a business plan. Then the document, see, business plan, we have to understand that. Then based on that, what we can do, we can develop a business plan. The components, what are the components of business plan? Just we have discussed in details. I'll just quickly touch upon. Okay, before we close today's session. Essential components of business plan. What are the components are there? The executive summary, as the name suggests, is for the executives, okay, to go through. So brief summary of the whole report. Then the company description. In the company description, what we need to do, we need to give the legal structure, ownership structure, how many people are there, all those stuffs, okay? What kind of company it is. Then we have the marketing and sales strategies in details, the marketing strategies, what marketing techniques, okay, sales methodologies are detailed, okay, including target demographics, market analysis, and promotion strategies that will drive customer acquisition and retention. Very, very important, very, very important aspect. Financial projections and the requirements. Creating financial statements, detailed financial statements, including the income statements, the balance sheet, the cash flow statement, are essential for providing a clear picture of the business's financial health and potential performance. Projected balance sheet and all those stuffs we need to give it. Okay, then we have the funding requirements, right? Fixed cost, variable cost on different head, what are kind of no funds to sustain the business we need. Then we have to do a break-even analysis, very important. Okay, how much time it takes for the companies to actually earn profit from the business. Okay, analyzing the fixed and variable cost and calculating the sales threshold required to cover those costs effectively. So these are the topics what I thought that we'll discuss today. Now, do you have any questions? Because we have discussed a lot of concepts related to entrepreneurship. So if you have any questions, please you ask me. You feel please feel free to ask the questions if you have any. Do you have any question, please? No. So what I'll do, I'll just quickly go through and review, because some people they have joined a little late. What are the points we discussed today? And then we can finish it today's session. And please come with questions for tomorrow's session, 7 o'clock. And then it would be really interesting to answer your questions. Okay. And so today, we started with some of the perceptions related with startup, some general perceptions, the new perception, why everyone needs to study entrepreneurship. It's not only for the entrepreneurs, but all of us we need to study. Okay, because some of the aspects related to entrepreneurship is the need for everyone. So that was a very interesting part. Then some of the myths, like entrepreneurs don't have time, a lot of capital is required. Okay, myths. Okay, if you become an entrepreneur, you'll become a millionaire. Okay, it's not so easy, right? Entrepreneurship is luxurious. It's a luxury. Okay, so some of the myths are there which are actually not myth. Okay, they're different. Okay, altogether. So that part also we touched. Okay, basics. What are the qualities are there? Who is an entrepreneur? The different types of entrepreneur, isn't it? We have discussed everything in details, right? Then development and the growth strategies, different theories, classical, modern, and emerging theories related to startup. Okay, so those also you have spoke very, very well. Then we have discussed on no new product development process. Okay, what are the steps are there, and each steps we have spoken in details. Okay, then we have spoken the next topic. We have taken up the business plan. Okay, what are the areas we must study thoroughly in the business plan? What are the, how it should look like? What are the contents? What is the need of business plan? What is a business plan? It's a roadmap, okay, to which will guide us in our entrepreneurial journey. Okay, it's a very very important document for any startup enthusiast. So these are the different areas today. I know we have spoken in details, and very interesting. And see, each area there will be, I'm sure. Okay, once you just think about it, there will be many questions coming in your mind. Okay, so you're most welcome to come with the questions and ask me the questions, because that's the best way how we can really discuss. And it's a kind of mentoring. Okay, mentoring, the in, no the your involvement is the key. Okay, more than my involvement and what I'm saying, your involvement is very very important. Until unless you speak or you open up or you bring out some queries or doubts what you have, or probably some of the areas you want to know further or want to add on whatever I said. Okay, if you do that, that's the best way how we can collectively engage in discussion and the learning process, because it's a learning for me as well. Okay, so until you ask questions, probably my learning may not happen. Okay, so that was my request to all of you, that tomorrow once you come, please ask questions, and let us have meaningful session and move forward. And I'm sure that tomorrow we'll have interesting session, and tomorrow we'll do a quick review of whatever we have discussed today, because maybe some of the people, those who would like to join tomorrow, then we'll discuss the funding strategies, what funding strategy we have, and some of the no relative concepts which I have not touched upon, like okay, and those are the areas also I'm thinking of discussing tomorrow. I'm sure that this will be an interesting session tomorrow. So thank you so much, my dear friends, and it's a wonderful evening with all of you, and discuss some of the concepts connected with the entrepreneurship. And tomorrow we'll again discuss the funding strategies and some of the more insights in the subject, and come prepared with some good questions and the interaction. And I'm sure that we'll have more engaging session and fruitful session tomorrow. Thank you so much, and good night everyone. Good night, take care, bye bye.